Hello and welcome to this episode number 2 of my video series, How Do You Make Time for Yourself, for especially all the mothers out there. So yeah, let me ask you this question. My first question is, how many chunks of time did you grab in your day yesterday or in your day today? Now, if you don't know what chunks I am referring to, just go back and watch the previous video where I have explained to you how you can actually grab your chunks of time first and then stop complaining about having time for yourself. Okay, now that you have realized that yes, you do have some time for yourself, you may not be confident that it's a whole stretch of 1 hour or a whole stretch of 2 hours, but yes, now maybe you've come in terms with time or with the environment around you that yes, you do have certain chunks of time for yourself. The most important thing is this: what do you do in that time? So people who have been busy complaining what to do in I don't get time for myself, or I don't get time to read my book, or I don't get time to write something out, will end up wondering what they can do when they're actually really given that time. Because what usually happens is, let me tell you this. So there are three phases. One is the ideation phase, second is the planning phase, and third is the execution phase. What usually people miss to do is a planning phase. Okay, getting an idea is a great thing. Having an idea to read a book is a great thing. Having an idea to write something down is a great thing. Having an idea to draw something or to paint something or do something that's actually beneficial to you is a great thing. But most of us usually miss this planning phase and directly jump to execution phase. And what happens in execution phase when we don't, seriously, we don't even jump to execution phase, but we keep thinking of executing it. That's all that we do. And right when you get that 5 minutes or 10 minutes to yourself and you don't know which task you can do, what does this monkey mind do? It immediately looks for instant gratification. Whatever is there around you, you tend to pick that up. And what is usually there around us? That's our smartphone. That's again a distraction device that's always present around us. So the important thing that you have to do for you to actually utilize that 10 minutes of time, or that 15 minutes of time, or that 10 minutes of time that your children take to come to bed for sleeping, or whatever it is, wherever it is, whatever the child is doing, and maybe you're waiting for your child to come to you or something like that. And even if it is in the middle of your cooking, you can actually utilize it fruitfully only if you have done the planning phase. So one is the ideation, second is the planning, and third comes execution. If there was no planning and we don't keep the necessary resources ready around us, our monkey mind immediately goes for instant gratification. We are maybe just brooding over the past, or worrying about the future, or just glancing over the smartphone, or just chatting over maybe over the phone or to people around us, whatever it is. Why that happens is because the mind is immediately looking for any device, anything that's easy to pick up and utilize the time on, or utilize your energy upon. So if you really wanted to read a book, then you should be carrying that book along with you, just as you carry your phone along with you. So maybe just keep it on the table, maybe right outside the kitchen, or maybe at the dining table. So around the same living room, or the same room where you are kind of roaming around doing your daily course. So that kind of reminds you that yes, this is my task that I have to do. Okay, I have 5 minutes now, I have 10 minutes now. Let me just go there and highlight some points that are important for me right now. Or let me just sit there and write down whatever maybe a small article, maybe just a 50-word article that you wanted to write. So for that, so for you to pick up that task, you need to have planned for that task. You need to have kept all the resources for that task ready around you, so that this monkey mind doesn't cheat you. So you have to plan so much that you will take charge of your time. You will utilize your time for your task, for that particular task at that particular point of time. So something that you could do for your planning is the day, one day earlier, what you have to do is write down, say, only 3 tasks that you wish to do the next day. Just 3 tasks, and then prioritize them. Prioritize them, or say 3 to 5 tasks if you really have too many tasks, and say 3 to 5 tasks, but still just focus on 3. Don't overwhelm yourself, and just prioritize those tasks. And just see what kind of resources you need to get that task done, or for you to work upon that task, and keep those resources ready to you within your reach, so that you will just go there and pick them up and work on them immediately whenever you get time. So yeah, and what kind of tasks you have to pick at what chunks of the day, I'll share more info about this in tomorrow's video. So that's all for this video. So for today, your assignment would be planning just 3 tasks for tomorrow and keeping all the resources ready around you and keep the smartphone away. So tomorrow you should be spending your 5 minutes of time or 10 minutes of time on something that's constructive to you, something that's beneficial to you. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.